Hello, everyone, and thank you very much again for coming to this class, Introduction to Inspiration Economy. We stopped in about on the theory of future foresight economy, and this is one of the most important theories in inspiration economy because when we solve any problem, any complex problem relevant to socioeconomic issues, we need to not only solve the problem as its current status, but to look at the future and to explore what is the future foresight of this problem, if it is not solved or whether it's solved now, taking, of course, the future that is expected for this problem to develop or to occur or to be more complex. So future foresight economy have importance because it gives us a visualization of the future. It allows us to consider the problem solution from different perspectives, taking into consideration the future foresight studies and so on. Of course, one of the things about this theory is that it will give us more options to explore. It help us to confirm the positives and the negatives of the problem, and it will help us also to develop the mental models that will help us to distinguish in the future and to help it will develop actually more understanding for the nature of the problem. One of the aims of this theory is to develop a proper awareness and realization of the requirements of the future policies that need to be taken into consideration while implementing this problem. This makes us more proactive in dealing with the current problems and give us a vision of the future and help us to deal with the future problems with better motivation. This theory also very important for inspiration economy because it stimulates the use of surveys and studies and discussions beside taking the live data from the field. So it will raise our ability versus the demand that is needed, not only the capacity. Of course, it creates also waves of development in the communities targeted by managing the challenges and the opportunities from a future perspective, not only from the current perspective. And other things is that such a theory help us to process collecting, analyzing, explaining, and linking and applying future informations. Now, future foresight and socioeconomic issues require us to think about three angles. First is about the quality of life, and then about the lifelong learning issues that need to be embedded into actually the problem-solving techniques used while tackling the future foresighted problem, and also thinking about the stability and the resilience issues that need to be taken into consideration. We have a lot of examples about the issue of electricity, about the issue of water, about the issue of energy, about natural resources. We have issues like, again, relevant to suicide and high anxiety. All of these affect the quality of life issues. If they are not taken into consideration, taking the future perspective, then it will actually affect our targeted outcome. Even unstable or low productivity of the community or high unemployment within a certain community or dissatisfied youth, they affect also the problem solved if not taking into consideration. The other issues is like environmental pollution, migration of youth, high demand on services, all of them actually relevant to quality of life issues, and they have to be studied from both current and future perspective. Now, again, we have also the gap between the market demand and educational outcome. It's another example of how this affects our quality of life. Poor learning, for example, practices influencing only on growth or focusing on growth, not on development, or poor children and elderly care, all of them, they will affect again our quality of life if not taken into consideration. Low accessibility to healthcare, stagnation of the percentage of families under poverty, and increase of community disease all affect again the development of quality of life. Women and people with disabilities inequalities, low retired people quality of life, high accident and risk factors, all of them affect also the quality of life. Not having proper differentiation of categories of empowerment and advancement also is very important for any actually for future foresighted socioeconomic problem. These are just few examples that will help us to understand that future foresighted problems actually is they are linked to, together through time. So we need to raise the capacity of exploiting these problems through understanding the future foresight. We take example here, for example, from non-communicable diseases, the NCDs. The NCDs are actually, once they go through future foresight theory, we'll start to discover the amount of NCDs that are discovered late. And how we should really deal with it in the future foresight. Because many countries that have NCDs epidemic because of their economic status, the lifestyle, and so on, they are actually having a problem in maintaining proper capacity to solve problems in a proper way, and proper capacity of using their well-being, their human well-being. For that, we take care about such a problem and consider it one of the main things that is inspiration economy focus on. And this theory also, we talk about the process of collecting, analyzing, explaining, linking, and applying future information. How we collect the information is very important, and thinking about the future is very important. Thinking about future industry is very important, and discuss the future also important. So all these reveal how to develop the future in different ways, and starting from today, because future foresight is about visualizing the future and working on that from today, not from after years. Analyzing future developments is also very important, and how these developments will integrate within each other to shape the future. The other thing is that we should need to involve partners and stakeholders, results and discussions. I think I will stop here and continue with you in the next session. Thank you very much.